I have a dilemma. I had picked out a bunch of Horcruxes to do because that's this week's theme. And I was all excited, and then I watched Katie's video just now. It's Thursday. And, like, 4 of her Horcruxes were basically the same thing as mine. So I had to kind of switch it up. I still have, I think, like 2 of the same thing, kind of. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, my Game Boy SP. I was going to do my Game Boy Color, but someone else did that. So this is my first Game Boy that I ever had. Or no, my first Game Boy SP that I ever had. And you can see that some brat named Harry actually stabbed it with a basilisk fang. I don't know what he was playing at, but... So this Horcrux is already damaged, and my soul is now gone. I stepped on it, and I don't remember stepping on it. All of a sudden, just one day I found it on the ground, and it was sad, and I cried. Okay, my second Horcrux would be this notebook that I decorated with my best friend, Kara. One thing, I think that the whole rule that you can only have one best friend is a bunch of crap, because I have like 10 best friends. Okay, moving on. This notebook, we decorated, and then we wrote stuff in, and there isn't actually much written in this one, because we wrote in hers more, I think. I don't remember, but I'm gonna read you a passage. First of all, when you open the notebook, you can't really see it, but it says, "My journal diary thing," in big block letters, which is really setting you up for the novel to come. Okay, let's begin. My best friend is Kara. I wish my boyfriend was Cody. Now just a disclaimer, Cody was Kara's boyfriend at the time, and I'm 10 when I'm writing this. And I warn you, if you tell anyone what I write, and write is spelled R-I-G-H-T, I will hunt you down and slaughter you. I'm 10 at the time. And then in parentheses it says, I have very bad spelling, which is true. So, continuing on. Sometimes I feel like my Care Bear, haha, pays absolutely, spelled with a P, no attention, spelled A-T-E-N-C-H-O-N, to me. It's always Cody this, Cody that. What about Franny? I mean, who gives a shit about Franny? Arg, you mother fudger. And I'm 10 while I'm writing this. I love you in parentheses. And then there's a picture of two kissing lovers on the bottom. And then under that it says, I hope she wants a condom, bra, and a pregnancy test for her birthday. And then on the next page it says, she didn't, she swore me out. Little thing about Kara, she's 4 years older than me, so that explains this. And then I think that I ripped a bunch out, because that's all that's written in this one. So that's another Horcrux, and it reminds me of old days. Okay, next Horcrux, is also nerdy, like the first one. I like my sword. This was the first article of nerdiness that I ever really got, and it's an elvish sword from the Lord of the Rings movie, which I love, and I can't describe what Lord of the Rings means to me, but it's a lot. I love Lord of the Rings, and I can watch them over and over again, and I can quote them, and they're amazing. So, Lord of the Rings sword. By the way, I keep this, like, next to my bed in case an intruder comes in, because then my plan is to either stab them or just hit them very hard, because you can't tell, but this is a really heavy sword. It's like, so that's my plan. Okay, so my next Horcrux kind of goes along with the same theme. It's this, and Katie did basically the same thing, but I have more of a story. This isn't my favorite Harry Potter book, but this is the first one that I read on my own. Katie and Sarah Beth got me to read it back in, I think it was like 7th or 8th grade, or sometime in there. So, I don't know, it means a lot to me because it started me on my journey, and I was going to do the first Harry Potter book as my Horcrux, but I decided that, like, I don't know, this one has more sentimental value. And in the whole book, I really, like, want to punch Harry in the face, so I don't know. Okay, next is another kind of nerdy thing like that, and I just recently got this. It's a bow tie. For those of you who don't know, Doctor Who wears a bow tie, the new Doctor. And that's, I don't know, I love Doctor Who. I started watching it, when did I start watching it? Oh god. I caught the 4th season finale on TV when it aired, so that would have been like, oh god, like 4 years ago? I don't know, it's been a while, like I've been watching it for a really long time. And then, this isn't my Horcrux, but this just goes along with it. It's a pin that says bow ties are cool, so that's good. Not my last Horcrux, but 7 am I on? I don't know, whatever, okay. This is my next Horcrux, and it is a Coca-Cola cup that I got while I was on my cruise. I went on a cruise with my family like a really long time ago, like, I don't even know, long time ago. And this, on the cruise, like, me and my cousin Bailey started bonding, and now she's like my favorite family member and my best friend and everything. And on the cruise, they like had this option where if you paid one set price, you could get one of these cups, and then whenever you were on the cruise ship or on one of their island things, you would just give them this cup, and then they would fill it up, and you didn't have to pay. You just had to show them your card. So what I did, I'm an only child, so I got one. But then Bailey's family, she has a sister and a brother, so their parents decided just to get one of them. So they bought one of the cups, and then we would just give our other cousins who didn't have them ours, and then they would take our ID and go up. And our cousin named Mitchell took, I think he took Bailey's. He took someone else's. And then the the bartender that was there was like, you're a boy, why is your name Bailey? So it was funny. And then they would also fill them, okay, so this is, you can't really tell, but this is really, this is not that much liquid, like it's really thin on the inside. So they would fill it up to like here with ice, and then you would get like this much soda. So once when we were on an island, the guy filled it up with soda, and then he turned around and I quick threw the soda on the beach and then let him fill it up with soda because it was ridiculous, and they wouldn't let you just get soda. I don't know, it was dumb. So that's my next Horcrux. My last Horcrux, it's not going to be very aesthetically pleasing, but it's a pillow, and you can't, okay, first of all, this pillow's name is Squishy. He's not in his prime anymore. He used to be a red pillow that looked like this kind of pillow, but it went through the wash, and then it got a bunch of holes in it, so then I proceeded to tie knots on the holes with hair ties, and that worked for a really long time. But then my dog got in my room once, and she ate it, and I was at school at the time, and then when I got home, I saw, because on the inside of these pillows, they're little tiny like white beads, and I went out in the living room, and then I was looking on the ground, and there were a bunch of little tiny white beads, and I'm like, Mom, what happened to Squishy? And she's like, oh, nothing. So I followed a trail of white beads, and then Squishy was in the garbage outside, and my mom wasn't even going to tell me, and because she thinks I was too old, because this was only like a year ago. But still, and then I cried for like an hour. But I gathered his guts from the garbage, and then I put him inside of a actual pillowcase, but he used to look like this. And you used to be able to do this with him and be the Mushroom King, so that was good. Now, those are my 7 Horcruxes. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 6, 7 Horcruxes. 7 Horcruxes, good. Runners up, because Katie did that. I was going to do this as my Horcrux. This is the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. It is like the best musical ever. Better than anything you've ever seen. Like Les Mis. Better than that! I don't care what musical you've seen. This is better because it's Jesus-y. And right now I have songs from this stuck in my head. So, runner-up. Second runner-up, Mario Kart. This is like my favorite video game besides Pokemon. It was gonna be such a long video, I'm so sorry. Oh, Sarah Connor, I miss you, and I'm pretty sure you can't even watch this video, and I'm gonna text you right after I'm done filming this. I missed you and your face. I love how we keep saying that we miss her face. Why don't we miss any other part of her? I miss your brain, Sarah Connor. I miss your brain and your face. Sarah Beth, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!